Understand the meaning of the word creative. Understand the meaning of the word thinking. Learn how to develop creative thinking skills. This talk is based on FEQT. The stands for facts. I always use facts to support my comments or my opinions. Experience. I'll be sharing some personal experience or professional experience based stories. Quotations. I love quotations and I'm addicted to reading and collecting quotations. I've been doing this for more than 40 years and I have a personal collection of more than 40,000 quotes. Then thinking. Thinking is also my favorite hobby. I think. And because of that, I come out with new ideas and new thoughts. I'm a creative thinker. There are numerous books on this topic, creative thinking. I have displayed just 3 titles. Meaning of the word creative. We must be on the same page. Definition, ability to invent new things or think of new ideas. Then what is thinking? The action of using your mind to generate ideas, make decisions, and solve problems, etc. This is my own quote. Language, religion, and gods are products of creative thinking. I'll explain with the facts and the evidence. Religion. 3,000 years back, there was no Buddhism. There was no Jainism. There was no Christianity. There was no Islam. So all these religions came into existence after that. But man was there. Man was there. So religion is a product of creative thinking. Gods. Again, some 3,000 years back, there were Roman gods, Greek gods, Egyptian gods. What happened to those gods? The gods again invented by man. Language is so obvious. Charles Darwin, inventor of the theory of evolution. According to that theory, man evolved from monkeys. And again, it is a controversial topic, but he succeeded in selling his idea. So that is a product of creative thinking. Walt Disney, the creator of the Mickey Mouse and other characters, when he thought of he came up with the idea of a park, recreational park for the family. And he needed a lot of money. And he approached many banks. Rejection, rejection, rejection. And they never thought that this would be a successful venture. So they didn't want to take a risk. With a lot of effort, perseverance, patience, and he succeeded. And in California, he started his first at Disneyland, 1955. He put that on the happiest place on the earth. Happiest place on the earth. Now we know the history. Disneyland in Europe, Disneyland in different parts of the world. So that is a creative thinking. Eiffel Tower, And many people mocked at that person who created this one, saying that, what? Doesn't make any sense. It is ugly. Now look at that one. That is an iconic symbol. The moment somebody sees that, they immediately know that Paris. World's tallest statue, the Statue of Unity. In 2018, this was inaugurated. Nearly 70,000 tons of cement, 25,000 tons of steel, and it cost around 3,000 crores. And again, as usual, all criticisms, oh, India is a poor country, wasting a lot of money, and this is what they said, unemployment is here, poverty is here. Instead of that one, the government is throwing away money. At that time, the government is that this will generate a lot of income, revenue by way of tourism and direct and indirect employment. And my dear friends, already they generated 400 crores by way of selling the tickets only. 400 crores. And nearby they have many other attractions also. Tourist attractions like Valley of Flowers, Butterfly Garden, Sardar Sarovar Dam, river boating, zoological park. So easily, for 3 days, the tourists are likely to stay there for 3 days. And last year, 50 lakh tourists visited. So that is creative thinking, generating income, everything. Steve Jobs, genius, creative thinker. He was a college dropout. He didn't have any formal qualification in computer science. He was a self-educated genius. He was a voracious reader. He had an active, inquisitive mind. A lot of intellectual curiosity that I had. That's a product of creative thinking. Then other companies, Samsung and a lot of other companies, they copied. The Mac Air, the laptop, very lightweight laptop. And to make sure that the people also understand, get the fact that it's very lightweight, he showed by holding it on the tips of his fingers. And he never used anybody else as the brand ambassador. He was the brand ambassador. He was a great communicator. If you haven't watched the YouTube video of the graduation day ceremony speech at Stanford University, some 5 minutes long, please watch it. Steve Jobs. iPhone. There are hundreds of brands in the market phone, the smartphones, but iPhone is the market leader. The design, everything he conceived. And my dear friends, now the Apple. Most of the time, Apple is the world's leader, not Microsoft. Apple, $3 trillion business. Everything, the thinking power, creative thinking. Yogi Adityanath, the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh. He became the Chief Minister in 2017. Before that, he was never a minister. He was an MP, first time. And before 2017, UP, the land order situation was terrible. Terrible. Now, the law and order situation is awesome. His own way of managing anti-social animals and criminals. He used a bulldozer to demolish the illegal constructions of all these criminals. That is how we earned that nickname, Bulldozer Baba. So he was able to come back to power with a single party majority. It's not a coalition government. So that is the, again, power of creative thinking. I don't know how many of you are aware of this fact. Just, I think, day for yesterday, in Bihar, Lalu Prasad Yadav, who happens to be one of the Indie Alliance members, his party, RJD. I'm sharing the facts. I'm not talking about the politics. Please don't mistake that I am a political or I belong to a particular political party. Real life example. I told you I'll share the real life examples. So, Lalu Prasad Yadav, he made a public speech comment, that is, Modi, he is talking about all this parivar, family dynasty. He has no family. Usko koi santan nahi hai. He doesn't have any children. And what happened? Modi is a very creative thinker. Now he has launched the Modi Ka Parivar campaign. He said that Mera Bharat, Mera Parivar. And in 2014, when he contested for the first time in the parliament election, Manishankar Iyer, senior Congress leader and former minister, he made a very sarcastic comment. What does this chai wala know? What can this chai wala do? It was insulting. But Modi, using his creative thinking skills, he launched the Chai Pe Charcha campaign. Chai Pe Charcha. Big hit. And we know the history. He came to power. 2019. Again, Congress party leader Rahul Gandhi, he made a comment. Chaukidar chor hai. Modi immediately changed. He said that my Chaukidar whom? And the Twitter, at that time Twitter, now it is X. That social media handle all the ministers. They also said Chaukidar Nirmala Sitharaman, Chaukidar Arun Jaitley. Now what has happened? Now PM says India my parivar, Amit Shah. In the Twitter handle, that is the X social media handle, they have changed the name. So now this is the poll pitch. Modi ka parivar. And Modi said that 140 crore log mere parivar hai. We have to wait and see the impact. Kejriwal, 13 years back, Kejriwal was a bureaucrat. And he launched a new party, Aam Aadmi Party. And he chose the broom as his symbol. Again, creative thinking. Then he offered or introduced the freebies. Free electricity, free water, free bus ride for women. And he got all the nearly 50% of the votes, women. He came to power. Second time also. And his party has become a national party. Punjab, here, and many other places, the Aam Aadmi Party candidates are gone. So that is again power of creative thinking. COVID crisis sparked creative thinking. We all know what happened. Webinars. Because during the COVID crisis, many restrictions were imposed. Social distancing, and even for wedding ceremony, not more than 20 people. Funeral ceremony also, some 20 people. And all these movie houses were shut down. And you cannot conduct the offline training. So, really, big negative impact. So they came up with this, bypass that one, webinars, online. Including this American College of this one, in Madurai, they launched, I think that Dr. Suresh Murugesan took the initiative, launched this mental health webinar. It has been going on successfully for more than 3 years. So everything, creative thinking, to deal with a problem. Work from home, again, all these IT companies, their business almost came to a grinding halt. So they, again, applying creative thinking, now work from home. OTT, because all the theaters were closed, movie industry also came to a grinding halt. And on the over the top, that is screening. In Tamil, a Tamil movie, Surya's movie, Surarai Pottu was the first movie that is released, OTT. David Lynch, the American filmmaker, and his words, negativity is the enemy of creativity. People with a negative mindset, they won't be creative, my dear friends, unless the mindset is changed from negativity to positivity. Forget about developing a creative mindset. Edwin Land, the inventor of instant photography, that is the Polaroid camera, an essential aspect of creativity is not being afraid to fail. Very important, my dear friends. Fear of failure stands as a big obstacle. It's a big obstacle. And the Edwin Land and his daughter, this is what happened. Interesting fact. When his daughter was 3 years old, he took a picture using the traditional camera. And the daughter asked, when can I get the picture? When can I see the picture? He said that it will take some 3 or 4 days to get it processed. And she asked her, Dad, why can't I see the picture right now? So that one stimulated his thinking. And he invented that Polaroid camera. Obviously, he had to face many failures before it became a success. If you want creative workers, give them enough time to play. John Cleese. Some of you may be aware of the name of a company called 3M. 3M is one of the leaders in innovation. Some of the products, like the ordinary products like the Post-it, that sticky peppers, sticky that one, and Scotch tape, the medical field, Littmann stethoscope, numerous products. Every year they come out with many new inventions, because they give 15% of the time for creative thinking. So the employees, they can take up to 15% of the time every week. They can take time off and sit, think, and come with new ideas. 15% means 40-hour work week, 6 hours. So creative workers, give them enough time. There are only 3 colors, 10 digits, and 7 notes. What we do with them, that is important. Jim Rohn. To study music, we must learn the rules. To create music, we must break them. The French music teacher, Nadia Boulanger. We know Kanasan, immortal poet, he created immortal songs using his creative thinking. And M.S. Vishwanathan, again the immortal musician, He composed his songs again, hundreds of songs are immortal. Creative thinking. Same way, Anand Bakshi, R.D. Burman. My own creative thinking skills. Now I'm going to share what my creative thinking skills. You can see first hindsight, insight, foresight. These words, many people may be aware of that. Hindsight is about examining if something goes wrong, a failure or a mistake. Analyze, find out why, what happened, and you learn lessons from that mistake. That is what you get from hindsight. Once you get those, learn the lessons, a new understanding, that is called insight. Now you have learned lessons, now you have new knowledge. In the future, whenever you want to do something, or do the same thing, you apply that insight. Then that's what we call foresight. Second one, you can see a red colored animal. The third one, the steam cake, rice steam cake. This is a breakfast dish. It is called puttu. Very popular in Kerala and in Tamil Nadu, Karnataka also, I understand. They do make puttu. So my creative thinking skills, what I do, I combined all the three words and I created a new word called pan-sight. The word pan means all, pan-India, the pandemic, pan. So pan-sight. Then I registered that one. It's a registered name. I used to give talks and conduct workshops for the corporate sector companies. So that is the brand name. My brand name is Pansight. Red Deer. The patients here in America, the new patients, I introduce them, I introduce my name, I'm Dr. Red Deer. And here many people, they find it difficult to pronounce a foreign name. They usually call, if it is a Dr. Bachchan, they'll say Dr. B. If it is a Dr. Mukherjee, they'll say Dr. M. Dr. Krishnan, they call Krish, Dr. Krish. If it is Pattabhiraman, they call Dr. Pat. The same way, when my patients ask me, oh, can I call you Dr. R? And I told them, no, I would like you to call me Dr. India. Oh, it will be hard. I said, I can help you. I can help you. Do you go for hunting? Not really. So you know that some people go for deer hunting. Oh, yes. So now think of a red-colored deer. A red deer. So call me Dr. Red Deer. Oh, this is easy. It saved a lot of time, energy, and frustration for patients as well as the pharmacists. If the patients, they usually call the pharmacy for getting the medication refill. The pharmacist would want to know who is your doctor. They say, I don't know. I think he's an Indian or some Pakistani, or some people say Dr. R, or in the same hospital there may be Dr. Reddyar, there may be Dr. Rajendra, or there may be Dr. Ranbir. And the pharmacist will have to spend time to find out who is the right doctor. So this one saved. So Red Deer. Puttu. I know puttu usually is made using either wheat flour or rice flour. Lot of calories. Rice, the carbohydrate. And using my medical knowledge, I know the wheat bran. Virtually no calories. And the wheat bran is good for immunity. It's a prebiotic. So I thought, why not I make puttu? By mixing the wheat bran with the rice flour. The wheat bran was not available in all grocery stores. So I did the Google search and found out a store and I went there and bought and mixed the rice flour with the bran and I made the put. Excellent. Excellent. Calorie intake is less. My immune status is excellent. There are many. For want of time, I'm not sharing. I'm a creative thinker. Requirements for creative thinking. Intrinsic motivation. Holistic thinking skills. Knowledge. Intellectual curiosity. Open mind. Questioning mind. Optimism. Courage to face failure. Courage to face criticism. Time. Patience. Perseverance. Let me explain it a little bit more. Intrinsic motivation. That will give you the passion. The passionate about certain things only if there is an intrinsic motivation. Holistic thinking skills. Analytical thinking skills. Critical thinking skills. Creative thinking skills. Logical thinking skills. There are 12 different thinking skills. At least 4 thinking skills are absolutely essential. Knowledge, yes, you must know everything about that problem. If there is a problem, you must know the facts, everything what is going on. Steve Jobs is knowledgeable, the computers. Without that one, you cannot create. The knowledge is also absolutely essential. Intellectual curiosity. But many people have only ideal curiosity. Hey, he has got that BMW car. How did he get that much money? Oh, that saree looks very good. From where did she buy that saree? I saw him with that girl. Are they having any kind of an affair? Most of the people, they have only ideal curiosity. No, replace it with intellectual curiosity. Open mind. If a closed mind, no new ideas will enter. Open mind, receptive to ideas. Open mind will be like a blotting paper. Open-minded people will be good listeners. Questioning mind, why and why not? Why is it done this way? And some people say, oh, that is the way it is done. That is the way it has been always. Oh, why can't we do it in a different way? Oh, no, it will be risky. No, it will be risky. Oh, this is something. This, don't change. A questioning mind, optimism, courage to face failure. Look at Thomas Alva Edison. He didn't invent that electric bulb in one day. He had to try numerous different materials for that filament. Hundreds of materials failure. Then courage to face criticism, just like that Eiffel Tower and the Statue of Liberty. Time. Yes, you must have adequate time. That is why the 3M company, they are giving that 6 hours for creative thinking. Patience. Perseverance. The Birbal tales. Akbar, the 3rd Mughal emperor. Do you know that he was an illiterate? Akbar was illiterate. And his minister, Birbal, whenever Akbar had some problems, he could not find any solution. And when he consulted other ministers, they could not. But Birbal, using his creative thinking skills, every problem was solved using creative thinking skills. As a teenager, first time I read the Birbal tales. Now in the past several years, I must have read those tales several times. My dear friends, read the Birbal tales again to sharpen your creative thinking. Aesop's fables. Aesop, 500 BC, he was a slave. And his fables, through the animal stories, teaching the moral lessons and the philosophy, life lessons, everything creative thinking. Then Panchtantra stories. Again, it is somewhere in 300 BC. Vishnu Sharma. There was a king, Amar Shakti. He had 3 sons. They hated studying. And the king was very much worried how to make these guys learn something and become more intelligent. Vishnu Sharma, through those stories, he taught them the life lessons, philosophy, moral lessons, everything. Read them again. Now, I have finished my presentation. Upcoming talks every Thursday.